Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Little homie do the wall. Make him do the wall. All my ladies do the wall. If you a gangster, do the wall. Walk. Going where you from. Everybody do the wall. Make him do the wall. Everybody do the wall. Said I make him do the walk. Real gangsters don't talk. Leave your body up in chalk. Just for talking to a narc. If I catch you at the park, hanging out after dark. See you a fish, I'm a shark. I'ma hit him in the heart. I'ma hit him where it hurt. Put him in the dirt. Trunk full of work. If you're scared, go to church. Body get murked. Name in the shirt. Make your bitch squirt, cause she know it won't work. I'ma hit him where it hurts. Put him in the dirt. Trunk full of work. If you're scared, go to church. Body get murked. Name in the shirt. Make your bitch squirt, cause she know it won't work. Little homie do the wall. Make him do the wall. All my ladies do the wall. If you a gangster, do the wall. Going where you from. Everybody do the wall. Make him do the wall. Everybody do the wall. Said I make him do the wall. All the bitches tryna stalk. I ain't know me like a hawk. Wanna ride up on my car. They know I got it on lock. Got women by the flock. See you a nerd, I'm a chalk. Hating on me cause I rock. I'ma hit him where it hurt. Put him in the dirt. Trunk full of work. If you're scared, go to church. Body get murked. Name in the shirt. Make your bitch squirt cause she know it won't work. I'ma hit him where it hurts. Put him in the dirt. Trunk full of work. If you're scared, go to church. Body get murked. Name in the shirt. Make your bitch squirt cause she know it won't work. Little homie do the wall. Make him do the wall. All my ladies do the wall. If you a gangster, do the wall. Going where you from. Everybody do the wall. Make him do the wall.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Little homie do the wall. Make him do the wall. All my ladies do the wall. If you a gangster, do the wall. Going where you from. Everybody do the wall.
Rowdoggs Entertainment. 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 OG Rowdoggs Entertainment. Rowdoggs Entertainment. To the Rowdoggs ENT, man. Rowdoggs Entertainment. Rowdoggs Entertainment. Rowdoggs Entertainment. Rowdoggs Entertainment.
Rowdoggs Entertainment.
Yo, what's cracking, man? It's your boy OG Rome, aka Mr. Everywhere, repping Rowdoggs Entertainment. I want to welcome everybody to Rowdoggs TV, episode 54, with my co-host to the left.
What it do, Rome? It's your boy Dazer Dabs representing Rowdoggs Entertainment. And Rome, we got a dove guy in here.
It's the Dove Guy.
Dove guy. The fucking dove sensation, bro.
Hey, all that fucking, hey, he came in here like, I'm like, all that little burst shit you did on the way over here, you gotta pick that shit up.
He's remembering how to get up. He's remembering how to get back.
He's like, that's the way he's finding his way back home.
Yeah, he's about to smoke a lot, so, you know, he had to leave a trail.
Yeah.
Fucking Dove Guy, it's funny though. So I went and added you this week, and then guess what I see? Fucking Mike and Barbero on that bitch.
Yeah,
you motherfuckers been doing skits together, huh?
Yes, they have.
My boys in the building, shout out to Mike and this motherfucker.
These guys are too much, bro. They're too
man, it's
much.
always a fun time.
Yes. I like the one where he's on the wheelchair.
That's the one I was tripping out on, man. I'm like,
You said, fuck this one. Let's go get this one. Let's go get some tacos. Yeah, I like that. So what's up, Dove? What's good?
Well, speaking of that, we're actually gonna be in San Diego, me and this fool.
Nice, fucking A.
That's this one now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're doing a sick ass event out there at 2 tacos, so it's gonna be pretty dope. we're gonna hopefully have some doves out there too. A couple doves out so people can release them.
Yeah.
So man, we're just taking the doves.
Yeah, you look
so
very fucking excited, homie, and I like that.
Yeah, we want the doves to learn a lot of places.
Yes, that's dope.
There it is,
So
man.
for the people that don't know you, bro, speak about you, how the whole dove name came. Speak about like where you came from. You know, just the dove guy.
Hey, cause the homie said we gonna get the Dove guy. I'm like, bro, the Dove guy from fucking Simpsons?
Yeah.
It's the Dove man. I'm like, not fucking with you.
No, and the funny thing is, so people always call me different things. Like, they never, when they're the dove guy, they never get it right. And I had never heard that one until someone told me like 2 or 3 days ago. You know, like, I don't know what that is. So it's funny that you say that now because
You looked it up?
no, I didn't even look it.
You still?
No, but the thing is, I had never heard it until that one person said it. Now I've heard it again. It's like something that happened.
Now you
Here's
need to go
something.
check it out. What's going
Now
on?
it's like that's the second time I got it.
I'm gonna give you like this. He looks like Mike, how he does right now. Yeah, that's exactly how he looks.
So I don't even look him up anymore.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Are you any relationship or siblings to Carrot Top?
Nah.
No. I get with you.
I used to get a lot of when I was younger. A lot of people were fucking think I was related to Canelo.
Canelo, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, not close, but I'll be like, that was my dad.
Yeah.
I forgot about
He
it.
like, he's like,
I'm one of those
after
kids
last
that
fight,
said
fuck him. No. He like, I don't love my dad no more.
But yeah, back to like the dove guy. You know where you come from, and you know how did you get that name?
So the dove guy started. It's that's what like started gaining traction on TikTok. But the reason why I named the dove guy is because that's what it's a family business, my uncle's business. We release doves.
Nice.
For funeral, white dove.
Nice.
Funeral,
That's dope.
Real shit, yeah.
So when I would pull up to a service, like with the cage of doves, right? Like I pull up and then like the family didn't know me, so they'll be like, "Oh, like are you the dove guy?" Like they're just asking me, like, "Am I the guy with the doves?" So I was like, "Fuck it, I'm the dove guy."
No, and that's how it happens. People give you the name, and that's the most fucking the best way.
There you go.
Why would I think about a name when they gave it to me?
Yeah.
Pues, no, wow.
I was like, fuck it. So the first video I did was me actually showing what I did at my job, and it did pretty good. Like it didn't take off, nothing like that, but it was like, because it's something very interesting. Like the doves fly back home, so when we release them, like if we release them from here, they fly back home to Montebello, but it has to be during the day. During the day. Yeah, so it's something pretty crazy. So we started showing it to the people.
So why not at night? Like they can't see. I thought they just turned into little hood rats at night.
They just can't see, and then
They get lost.
they kind of use the sun to go back home.
Yeah,
Nice.
I feel that. That's dope.
Man, that is fucking special, honestly. So how does this actually work for people that don't know and invest in your business? And I mean, everybody has done it. Quinceaneras, everything, deaths, funerals. Yeah. So explain how these doves are trained to get back home.
Yeah.
So that's just their instinct.
Yeah.
They know how to get back home. Like we breed them. So my uncle breeds them. So they're born there. So that's their house. Like
Yeah, that's their home.
that's where their parents feed them when they're babies. That's where they learn how to. That's where they learn how to eat, and that's where they learn how to fly. So when they're babies, my uncle, what he'll do is he'll just open the cage every single day.
Yeah.
They'll fly out on their own. Like once they're ready. Like if they're not ready, they won't leave. Like with their babies, they'll just stay in there. They don't care if the door's open. They're like, I'm staying. Once they're
Nah.
old enough, they leave.
So it's free?
What do you mean?
Like they're just free to go? That's cool.
On
the same times.
So it's open, yeah. So at night it's closed. Make sure no cats get in there, no nothing.
True,
So it's
true.
closed. So yeah, but during in the morning, what he'll do is he'll go ahead and open it so that they're free to roam around during the day, and then once they take off for like 3 hours without coming, well they come back, but like 3 hours without coming back, or 3 hours flying nonstop, whatever the case may be, they're old, like they're ready.
Yeah.
So he'll take them to the first cemetery. First cemetery is probably like 2-3 miles from his house. They'll make it back because they can fly that distance easily.
Yeah.
A month, 2 months, and then another cemetery.
So how does it go from
Yeah,
you taking
does one ever like get away and you guys never see him?
They get lost, yeah.
Yeah.
They'll get lost. They'll get preyed on by hawks.
Hawks? True.
Yes.
People are like, that's fucked up, but it's like,
Hey, that's circle of
Nature.
life, homie.
I don't know what you want me to do.
You want me to get
that's
fucking
that's like
dove
saying,
security?
oh, it's fucked that you
Dove
got that
security.
burger, you killed that cow. I mean, it's a circle of life.
Right.
Someone was gonna eat the burger.
Yeah, someone.
I'm gonna eat it.
Fucking dove.
So So it doesn't happen often. We do have a pretty good like the does they return like on a regular basis. They come back like probably we release the same let's say we release not 500 does, but let's say the same dove 500 times. Not the same dove 500 times, but like whatever the case. Let's say we do 500 dove release. We release 500 doves throughout the week. Maybe 1 or 2 might get lost throughout the week.
That's none.
But there's not 500, so there's like a 100 or 150.
That's
At the end
crazy.
of the day, that's still not bad.
Yeah, so out of doing it 500 times, 5 sets.
Yeah.
Man, one of these motherfuckers found out that there was a KFC open still.
Ah!
And they're like, nah, I'm gonna go save the homies.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So, dude, where you come from, bro? Like, where's your city you grew up at?
I'm from East LA.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm from East
We
LA.
didn't kick him often, homie.
I know we just met last time.
Yeah, at the last show. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. For me, it's always easier meeting people in person.
Yeah, at the end of the day.
Cause I
But
meet
you don't know
people.
what their intentions are.
I meet people and then I'll talk to them, and then all right, we can do something. You know?
Yeah. Well, see, that's what pretty much happened here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
So-
so I was just like, fuck it, let's get you on the fucking podcast. You feel me? And you know, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Build a relationship.
Yeah. So I'm from East LA. I'm fucking 21. Because right,
Yeah.
Well, I'm 21 and I fucking moved to East LA when I was like 2 years old, more or
That's
less.
right. Bless your heart, bro.
Yeah, my parents are from Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
So, shit, I grew up in East LA, and one thing that I feel like is not different, but like a lot of people who grew up in East LA grew up with like a Chicano culture, but for me I grew up more with Mexican culture.
Yeah.
Because my parents weren't. My
They're
parents didn't
different.
adopt.
There's a difference to this shit.
I'm first generation, you know.
Yes.
It's different than when
Yeah.
like you know, or you have like older cousins, or like I have older siblings who were some were born here, but like it's not. It was more Mexican like than
Chicano,
I would listen
yeah,
to more
I
Spanish
feel you.
music than
Yeah,
rap
corridos
stuff.
all
Like,
day.
all
You
day.
feel me?
Yeah, all day.
The hip
On my
hop
way here,
at,
yeah.
up at 5 in the morning, making breakfast.
Yeah.
You
But
feel
yeah,
me?
with music, yeah. You hear
Come on now.
the mop and the broom.
Yeah, the fabuloso and shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, strong than a motherfucker.
For sure.
Fucking
This-
making fucking.
The kids already watching cartoons and stepping on you when you're in the couch.
Oh yeah.
Just like the fucking like Up in Smoke,
On the floor, yeah. If you I slept on the floor. I slept on the floor
Hey,
a long time.
I had a lot of those days.
Yeah, I slept on the floor, and you gotta get up before anyone else gets
Yeah.
up. Cause you're gonna,
Our families are big, homie.
Cause the milk is gone. 'Cause, you know, family of 8, us man, that milk is
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Yeah.
So that's dope, man. East LA, huh? Have you ever been to any of the lowrider things that we be doing down in Whittier and Atlantic?
I've been to. I don't go that often. Because it's just like that's just not like I said. That's not really.
That's
where I
not
grew
your
up.
thing.
Like,
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
grow up. I wouldn't say I grew up in the streets that much.
Yeah.
So it was like I know the streets because like I'm at the end of the day I'm
Obviously,
from East LA,
yeah.
like it's there, like
At the
but
end of
I
the day.
didn't like I grew up like
You were taken care of, right, bro?
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
your
my
parents
mom
cared for you.
yeah.
Yeah.
My mom took good care of me. Like it was obviously the
Yeah, like
things,
you're
the
in a
things you can't afford.
situation. You're in a situation like if they caught you smoking, motherfucker, you're getting that changa.
Oh yeah,
You're getting
yeah.
that motherfucker.
I mean, I got in trouble.
feel
At
me?
the end of the day, it is what
Speak
it
on
is.
it, dog.
But,
Speak on it.
no, I
Let it out.
didn't even get in trouble that much, but I mean, with time, they get over it. So.
Yeah, it's all good. Shit.
So how the fuck did you start getting into skits? Because
and good skits.
yeah,
dope
like
skits.
one thing is just falling into place and somebody just calling you the Dove guy, and you just falling in that box of
He's
just
like a
working as a
natural
Dove guy.
comedian, bro.
So how did you put it all together?
So, I like to laugh.
You like making
I
people laugh too.
I like
see
so
that.
I like to make people laugh because I like to laugh. And so like people like ask me how do you come up with jokes? My whole shit started on TikTok. I would go to the cemetery.
Yeah.
So I would make TikToks. During the pandemic, I kind of stopped working for a little bit.
Yeah.
My mom was sick; she had cancer, so I was like, "Fuck, I can't be around too many." Funerals.
Yeah.
At the time of the pandemic, it
That's
was
the worst. Even
three-
be around funerals.
minimum 3 funerals a day. I would attend. Like it was
Damn.
like great. Yeah,
Yeah. No, yeah, that's
I mean-
the wrong.
it was good. You know, it was for business, but like, which is kind of sad. But
Mm-hmm.
it kind of just started making TikToks at home because I was bored, and then as I started going back to work, I would pull up to a funeral 20, 30 minutes early, but nothing to do at the cemetery. There's some cemeteries where there's no fucking service at all.
At all, bro.
At all. So I'll pull up, I'll just put the phone, and I'll be like, oh, what's up, fools? Like, I'm right here at the cemetery, I'm right kicking in with the dub, we're just here, like, chilling, blah, 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 like, and then fools were like, what the fuck, why does this guy have a white bird? Like, what the fuck is this fool doing? At the time, I was bald too. I wasn't bald, but I had, like, a buzz cut, and it was, like, this random-ass fool with the fucking buzz cut.
Red hair, all, yeah, like,
with
everything.
the bird, like, that shit was just like, what the fuck? That shit was just like, what the fuck? So, it kind of, I just started making videos. I'm the type of person that's always like alone. Like I don't like
Solo dolo.
yeah. Like that's just how it is.
Yeah.
So fucking.
So don't ask me to kick it with you, homie. That's just how it is.
No,
I like it that way.
Honestly,
All right, Mike.
honestly, la neta, fool.
La neta, Mike. I just do skits with you, pero enfadas, güey.
No, Mike is actually, shout out to Mike. No, so we got Mike and Bob over here. So this was pretty cool. This is like one of the
that shit? You didn't see
Hey,
like,
bro, he
No.
makes me feel. Bro, he makes me feel so good that he's here doing this with us right now, bro. You feel me?
you got out there training, like in top, like fucking training day.
You don't even have to clap for him. No, there's a little, you could. Yeah, I'll bring them back.
Oh shit, 6 of them are coming right now.
Wait, no,
Yeah, tell them to bring a fucking
They're gonna
pizza.
Nah, yeah, but
Extra
so,
pepperoni.
So the thing is, I also record funerals.
Nice.
And I edit funeral videos, and it's
Nice.
like, I'd rather fucking work than be kicking it, to be honest with you. But
At
like,
the end of the day, make
it's
that
ju-
money.
yeah,
huh?
it just
Shit.
it is what it is.
Fuck
So I met Mike at an event that that was the one by Rezo, right? Shout out to Rezo, that was cool as fuck too. That fool
Yeah.
does murals.
For Fools Gone Wild.
That fool, yeah. He does murals for other artists. He does murals for all types of people. But
Yeah,
that
he's
fool
dope.
just does murals for whatever the fuck that fool wants. Really, like that fool just go out, get a wand, and be like, I want to put that shit here. I'm gonna put that shit here. Fuck it.
Yes.
And then he'll host events, and that was cool as fuck too. That's where I
I
met
think
this
we
fool.
had him here, huh, bro?
Yeah.
Rezo? Yeah.
So that's where fuck.
Oh no, not yet. We were gonna get him in commitment together.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, shout out commitment too for
Yeah,
helping
commitment
people
soldier.
out. Yeah, doing
Yeah,
this shit.
straight up.
So yeah, so fucking like the skits.
Focus on the camera on this one.
Oh yeah, so the skits I like. I'm not the type of person that's gonna go out and do skits. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense to me.
Skits do me.
Yeah.
All right. Then I walk around and all of a sudden a fucking camera pops up and then I just get wow. He starts acting.
Out the bushes like that.
Like, it's just like with this, like the skit that you're talking about, all like that. Shout out to Only Wi-Fi too. That fool came up with that, and then like fucking, like, it's just random, fool. Because when you try to come up with the skit, it comes out
It's a
cringy.
brain buster.
It comes out because it's like the way that I see it is, so I give speeches at funerals.
Yeah.
And every time I go to a funeral and give a speech, I just like I don't have nothing written down.
Oh, it's all from the heart.
Like I just say what I just say because I've been doing it for like 7 years now.
And anytime you ever wrote something, where'd it go? To the trash.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
It's ripped up.
I wrote shit that lasted 2-3 days for the homies. When you start crying like a little bitch, and you just start saying the truth,
Yeah.
the real. And I just realized
That's what it
don't
should
write
be.
nothing.
No, that it's. I mean, I'm not gonna say I fucking went to Harvard. I didn't even go to college. But I went.
No, Harvard.
No, yeah, he did go to Harvard. Fuck that.
The city over there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Harbor area. Up the 110.
We release stuff in the Harbor area. That's no problem at all.
Yeah, there you
But
go.
like, I would never study for a test. Like that to me
Yeah.
just doesn't. It would just be like just kind of just
Natural.
doing it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
natural,
like just doing it.
Yeah, it
And
should be
it-
embedded in your head.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, when something because like you can have a plan
Mm-hmm.
and your plan is gonna be like to react off people, but if they don't react the way you react, your whole plan is fucked.
Yeah.
Your whole plan is
Most
fucked.
of the time, it's not good to go off of, with a plan. It's
No,
go off
because
of
you get
freestyle.
a fucking curveball and you don't know how to handle it. So when you don't have a plan, you get a curveball. You're like, man, you didn't even fuck with my plan because I didn't have one. So fuck you. Like,
Yeah.
So
You always have to have that rebuttal. You always have to have that
And
rebuttal.
I just ignore your question. That's my curse back at you.
Be like, yeah,
exactly.
That's a
that's
question.
some important shit. I don't know what the fuck they said, man.
Yeah, but I've
I
been getting
get 'em,
people
bro.
crazy. I've been getting people asking me crazy
Bro,
questions.
What is the
You know.
craziest stuff
Yeah.
you have witnessed
Yeah.
at a wedding? Have you ever like fight?
At a wedding?
No, not a wedding.
Or
a funeral. Yeah, my fault.
I think fight.
Fuck. Get out of here. Go,
Family brawls, like it's just crazy.
Damn.
That shit was like a month, like a month and a half ago I saw him.
The guys on
Wow.
the sticks are like, yeah, get him.
Nah. So,
He's already making bets.
With the pigeons.
One pigeon.
Yeah,
Yo,
this stuff is wider than that one.
nah, that shit was crazy. Like they had a whole like family argument. It gets pretty tense. It gets
Yeah, bro.
It
And
gets
it's
tense.
sucks when that
Like, people
happens.
like argue and it sucks. It sucks.
And most of the time, it has to do with money, bro. It has nothing to do with anything really else.
Or it has to do a lot of times. It has to do with money, or it has to do with like this fool's dead, right? So like so and so died, right? And then let's say a parent died. So and so brother's gonna be like, "Fool, I did more for them than you."
Yeah.
And it's like, at this point, what the fuck do you
Yes,
care?
yes,
like,
yes,
like
yes.
if you really did more,
Just split it
if
down
you
the
really
middle.
did more, then what the fuck are you like? What are you like? What the fuck like?
You showing off for it? Like,
Yeah, if you really did more, then you shouldn't be worried about like.
Yeah,
What's
at the end of the day, we're all the kids.
It's because
We all
everybody
get,
gets drunk.
Yeah.
Everybody gets drunk that day. And believe it or not, was that Latinos? Oh shit! What? I thought we fit that stereotype perfectly. Royal Rumble.
It happens, but
Nah, that's crazy. I got a crazy question by the fans right now.
Yeah.
I got Trailer Park Cutie. How has this life changed from you a year ago or 6 months ago? Is your private life still private, or do you get followers stopping you all the time?
Nah, not stopping me all the time. My life's pretty private. Like, I don't have people like in my front door. Now, go back. The first time I got recognized was at my front door. But that never happened. It never happened. No, what he is like.
Yeah, it was my PO officer. He recognized me.
Nah, so one time I had just posted a video and that shit went viral.
Show your address.
No. The next day, a car passed by. I was getting ready to go to work. A car passed me by, and there's two fools driving. The windows are pretty tinted, and they're staring at me, and they just slowed down.
Hey,
And I'm like-
Smokey.
And I'm like, hold up.
You're dumb.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? Like, why are these fools staring? I didn't know. I was like, why are these fools staring at me? But I looked and I was like, nah, I'm dressed fine. I don't think they're gonna tell me anything.
You got them in that trip.
No, I was like, yeah, but I was like, no, I don't think so. For that, hey, you're the pigeon fool? And I was like, what? And I was like, what? And I was like, you're the fool. I was like, oh yeah, that's me. I was like, hey fool, like, can I get a picture? And I was like,
How does
Fuck
that
yeah.
feel, bro? Honestly.
I was confused.
I was confused.
Like, why is this fool at my house right now? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on?
Stop
But
it.
yeah, this fool was just passing in the front. And then I was like, yeah, so I did it. And we took the picture. And then afterwards, I was like, yo, that's fucking crazy. Like, what the
Being
fuck?
right.
Like, there's no way.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when I go, so the videos that went viral were videos of me dressed like this. So when I go to work like this.
Yeah,
all the
so
time.
yeah.
So
that's
it's like
your
they rec like it's just like sometimes when I'm not wearing this, it's a little bit harder. That's why I say like when I'll put on a hat, like just to kind of recognize it, but I'll put on a hat and then a hoodie and
You're good.
I'm
You're good.
I'm
Yeah.
Yeah, but once I'm wearing this, it's like forget or once
You're in your entertainment
yeah, or
outfit.
once I have a fucking white cage full of doves.
And when you're not, and when you are not the dove guy, what
Yeah.
do you like to do on the side?
Yeah, what's your go-to?
I like to smoke.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, yeah, and then I also record funerals and I edit them.
Nice.
Like hobbies, I want to say I have like many hobbies, which probably isn't a good thing, but it's
Oh, crochet. Okay, that sounds good. You heard everybody. Everybody like crochet. Crochet for the homie.
There you
what
go.
was that?
Crochet is when you grab the fucking thing and start sewing and shit. Like the
Oh.
old ladies at the fucking senior center.
Your senior citizen and shit like that.
You just took so long, so I had to
With
get
yarn and
you.
shit.
Yeah. But it's just like I be trying to think like I'm starting a YouTube channel too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, but the thing is, I edit funeral videos, and by the time I get to edit the YouTube videos, I'm already frustrated of editing all day.
Yeah. Tiring,
So, yeah.
bro. Yeah, it's fucking good, bro.
I didn't mean to touch that, but hell yeah,
Yeah,
you
that
finished
was
all the
great.
videos. Woo woo.
Yeah. So, are you do you do stand-up comedy, or
Nah.
do you think about even trying to do?
So
that?
I today actually asked someone if I could do stand up.
There you go.
So Mike,
Mike,
I'm probably gonna be there.
dog.
I'm probably gonna be there. We will by sea.
Come on
I'm
now.
not sure. So we can't confirm it yet, but it's gonna happen soon.
Hey, I've never done stand up, but I sort of got. If somebody was to throw me out there with the lions, I think I'll just prepare for 5 jokes. Just 5 jokes.
And then
Just
start
start with
performing
5
or-
jokes, and then you go with the vibe, and then you start picking on that fool. Nigga, what you doing, you big motherfucker, or you skinny motherfucker, and you just go with the flow. And if you fuck up, you fuck up. At least they know you're a fucking starter. You
Yeah.
can't not go wrong as a starter. But at least 5 solid ones. At least really try. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just end up be talking shit about what happens at funerals.
Well, there you go. That must be a
fun.
thing.
And especially when it's your man, because
'Cause no one's- no
there's the
one already
borderline
talks about
between
that.
funny and death. Bro, think about that. Capture that shit.
Yeah.
Like you could really do that shit.
I think you do great, dog.
Thank you.
I really have a lot of confidence
Thank
in
you.
bro. You have the look. People are gonna trip out because the way
Yeah, I'm
you
like,
feel me?
This is
I'm
what
not trying to get at you, but you're like,
this
come
is what
on,
I want
bro.
to see,
I'm
Dazer
on
and Dub
stage,
Guy.
not you.
I want to see my homeboys like you, Mike, fucking Concrete, and everybody who's doing their stuff on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually start getting those dabs in as far as doing it on stage, stand-up comedy.
Yeah, do
And
like a whole
then
skit.
not only that, the same skits you guys do,
Yep.
put that on the stage.
Yeah.
Like the whole shit, and then have this one come in with the wheelchair and
Yeah,
woo woo,
yeah,
and it's this one, and then right
Like
now,
reenactments.
like, it's a Mexican Broadway, huh?
Come on
For
now.
real, think about that shit.
Yeah.
Where's that guy? Where's that guy for the homies from Urban Con? They're gonna sponsor the shit.
I think they left.
Yeah.
I think they got high left.
Yeah, nah. Actually, I was just on Mother's Day. I was at an R&B concert where Concrete and Valentino rap.
Yeah, yeah.
Those was going fucking crazy.
Those fools are a fucking power
Those
couple,
are
homie.
sick.
Those
Those
fools
are
are
sick.
dope.
And they already got the stage fright off their chest. They're already on stage.
Yeah, they're like, they don't give
and
a
they
fuck.
never did that. This is their first year.
Yeah.
So shout out to them.
Yeah.
I got a
Keep that
question
shit
from
going.
Bears.
Shout out to Barrett and No Puddle
Yeah.
Gang.
Do you dab?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, see, well, I know he does. Trust me.
Yeah.
I showed him this device, and he was like, "Damn, Daisy, what the fuck is this?" You gave some fucking toquesones out there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
man. Any more questions in the
We're out
comments,
there
man? There's a lot of
kids in
people
the
in there.
back.
Bro, we need to get some skits in, bro. Hey, you're gonna, you know, Rome has his 7th annual birthday bash.
Which
dog,
I hope
June
you stop by.
16th.
It's June 6th.
I
July
really
16th.
hope you-
July
oh, July,
16th.
yeah, July 16th. My bad.
I'm gonna show up on 1:30 now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Papa, it's all right. You know what I mean? We got a massage chair out there and a fucking piano. We can make skits.
Fuck it. Fuck it. During the as long as it's during the day, the dust can fly as well.
Yeah. We can have a dove sitting on the piano right there,
Yeah,
drinking
so-
it, smoking a blunt.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. The skits are fun, but I always like them more when they're spontaneous.
Yes.
They're spontaneous. It's just like, cause I used to actually have like I guess this whole so when I was a kid,
Yeah.
I acted in my mom was very religious.
Oh, okay.
So-
Yeah. Of course.
So I
You was in Home Alone too, fool. I remember.
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember this fool. Now,
they said I couldn't talk about it. Nah, but I acted like in a church play and stuff like
Yes,
that.
yes.
And that was like it was pretty funny. Like it was just like it was just fun. And then in high school I had like an acting drama class, and it was just fun, just going up there and like acting stupid. And that's where the whole video.
that's how you break the ice, though. How you-
People ask me like, how are you funny? And I'm like, look, I'm not funny. It's this. There's things that happen.
Natural.
Now there's things that happen. So like, when like as humans, like we have good thoughts and we have stupid thoughts. and if you're like scared, you're gonna keep your stupid thoughts to yourself because you're gonna be like fuck. But when I hear something stupid, I'll say it out loud. Like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
and
it
then
might be a hit.
but the thing is, when you think about it, and when you're kicking it with your homies,
Yeah.
and when they do, when do you laugh? Like when your homie does something stupid,
It's like a motherfucker.
right? You can't stop laughing. When someone does something stupid, you just can't stop
Yeah.
laughing. So it's more of not of being funny, but it's just like I'm sure everyone has those punchlines that come up to your head, but
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just have to like.
They're just
Just
scared to
do
say
it.
it.
Just
They're
do
just
it.
scared
Yeah,
to say
yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's actually the best way for somebody to break it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a great
It's just 'cause
explanation.
it's stupid thoughts. When it's funny, it's just a stupid thought. Like a joke is stupid. Like how the fuck? Like what do you think? Like how do you think about that? But you don't want no one to ask you that because you don't know the answer. You're scared to
Yeah.
be like, I don't know if I'm stupid, dick. I don't know.
Hey, I had a stupid moment.
Yeah, I had a little break for it. So shit came up to my head. I don't know.
The stupid
Yeah, do you smell it? Do you smell it?
Stupid like- Yeah, I
That's
don't know.
so funny, dude. That's great.
What do you think is one of the biggest videos that you put that got you the
Yes,
best feedback and made you feel good about what you're doing?
Yes.
Well, So the video that got posted on Foods Gone Wild, shout out to Foods Gone Wild too, that they posted one of my videos that. So I didn't even have an Instagram. I didn't even have social media. So they started like January 2021 last year. I didn't have social media, nothing. I was just working. And then when I started on TikTok, I started making the funny videos, and then people were like, "Hey, make an Instagram, blah blah." And I was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. By the way, if you think Instagram is distracting you too much, just get rid of it.
Yeah.
And focus on yourself. And then you'll get time later to come back to it. But like that, so I got rid of that shit because that shit was distracting me. And then people were like, make an Instagram, and I was like, fuck it, I'll make one. I made it, and then so I got posted on several platforms. They tagged me, and that's why I got a lot of my Instagram followers. But so the video that I posted was a video where I'm explaining foods how like I fuck around in the videos. So foods are like big, like how are you doing that at a funeral? But it's like, fool, I'm not at the funeral. Like the people haven't gotten here yet. Like there's a time and a place for everything. Like these fools think I'm at a funeral dancing with the dove and shit. And that's where I did the video. I was like, dude, that's not what I do. Fool, like I'm professional as well. And then I show fools how like I can be like this and then be like, oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, at this time we're gonna go ahead and continue with the funeral. Like,
you motherfuckers,
like
shut the fuck up. You like shut the fuck up.
Have you ever like got told anything by your people's like, hey, what the fuck are you doing over there? Dancing and shit. You know, like when you're doing your little skits.
No, because no one's around.
Oh, okay, no
one's around. Oh. So I would do it before the family would get there, and then so what happened was I started getting recognized. So now, when I pull up to the cemetery, even as soon as I get out the car, people are staring at me already. So now I don't even like doing it.
Yeah, you're like, fuck all that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna work and
I'm just gonna stay.
Out of here.
I'm gonna stay in my car. I'm fucking probably edit a video, edit a picture, do some research on some shit I gotta do.
Yeah.
Fucking, but it's like, that's why I said it's more spontaneous. So when I show up to an event like this, when we did the wheelchair thing, we were just there randomly and it just came about. But when fools are like, sometimes fools hit me up like, hey, let's do a skit, and then I'm like,
damn, that's a whole lot of homework.
I'm like, I mean,
that's a whole fucking lot of homework. That's not really how it works for me.
No, it's like I'm sorry, but like I got a family. First of all, I got a family. I got a job. I got
real life shit going.
And not just that, but it's like I think about like the same view that I had on like social media, where it's a good tool. Like you can make people laugh, you can entertain people, you can have a great business, all that stuff. But you can get lost. Yeah. And if you're not doing, like, you can just get there strolling for an hour, so you have something to do, that shit ain't get done. Yeah. Or you see all these people doing all these fake shit, and then you're like, how come my life isn't like that? Motherfucking their life isn't like that either. Yeah.
But you know what? The good thing about it is that for you guys to be relevant, you have to be creators, not spectators, and that's what you guys are doing. Yeah. We spend most of our time watching, acknowledging, and back to our shit. Not to be rude, but we gotta drop our shit. We gotta edit our shit. Yeah. And like you said, that's a good way. If you find yourself strolling,
doing nothing,
you know what I'm saying?
Hours, bro.
Oh, player, and you got enough time to inbox about 100 bitches in an hour, then try to inbox 100 connections. 100 connections in an hour.
100 promotions.
Yeah, in an hour. Like, fuck, man. Like,
be productive, bro. That's the moral of the story, is be productive.
And don't believe everything you see either. Oh, no, because people...
Bro, you know how many times we told these people that?
Oh, man, you gotta tell them every time you can.
I'm trying to tell you.
Because it can get tricky for people. Like, so like, that's why, like, sometimes when people are like, hey, what's a skit? Like, let's do a skit. I'm like, I get, like, we want to do our content, which is funny, but at the same time, if we're like forcing entertainment, forcing to try to do something, it doesn't come out good. It doesn't come out good, and two, we're just doing it for attention.
Yeah, at the end of the day.
And at the end of the day, we all want to make people laugh because that's what we love doing, because it's fun. I'm kicking it with my homies. I'll do something stupid. They laugh. You feel good.
Yes, sir.
My family.
Yes,
my family sat. I got it. I was thinking about that earlier. I knew you were gonna laugh. So it's like, but you want to make people laugh, but at the end of the day, you have to think about like where you're doing it, and if you can make people laugh and give a positive message, that's good too, you know. But sometimes I haven't made that many videos lately. I'm gonna be honest. I'm working on a YouTube on a YouTube channel, everything. I'm working. Like, if you need me to record a funeral, you can DM me on Instagram. You need doves. I have my own website, thedoveguy.com. I show up personally.
I think some tutorials about learning exactly. Like, for instance, my question at the beginning was, you take them to this funeral, but let a homie Little Bo Peep is only 3 years old, and he's barely been running around South Central, so he knows how to go around all those blocks and get back home. But now you take him, like you said, 3 miles to Holy Cross, right? But I know how it does it. He follows the homies. I'm wondering to myself, how is he gonna remember? Because he's only been out the house.
The other dubs,
yeah, so that's the only way I could think about it. When he leaves, he's gonna have to follow the older homies to get back home.
So here's the thing. So it's like
The question is, how do you take them to this funeral place that they never they've been at, and they're gonna find their cell phone?
Yeah, it's just we've been talking about. You just fucking do it. So the thing is,
if you fools don't get back home, y'all ain't gonna eat.
There's times where in training they'll get lost, and someone will come back the next day. They'll get lost and they'll come back the next day. So the thing is, that's the thing. You have to be careful about their age, and that's how you know how far you can take them. And so the thing is, you like you say, like how do you take them from Holy Cross? Holy Cross is right here on Slauson, right?
Yeah.
Holy Cross on Slauson, or you can take them to yeah. So let's say. So the thing is, they've been to Inglewood, which is on Florence. That's not that far from. That's not that far from. From there. So it's like the thing is, you're seeing it from what streets are they taking, but these people are seeing it from up above.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers stay mountains. They stay downtown from forever.
Hey, how many stop signs? Hey, you have to not consider all the stop signs and then the 4-5 traffic.
No. So they see from high and so they'll go up and they'll circle. So when it's someplace new, they'll circle for like 5 minutes and they'll head out that way, and then they'll be like, no, they'll go back that way, and they'll be like, okay, we're going this way. They'll stop somewhere. They'll be like, wait, we kind of recognize this area. Circle a little bit. And they're like, oh, now we know.
Yes.
Pass. Let's go. But motherfuckers want to eat. They're like, I want my house. I know. I got a little nest there. I know I got the water. It's ready to go.
Yeah.
I don't have to look for anything. I just have to look for my house.
And we're gonna find this motherfucker.
I look for my house every day, just like everybody else. So, and the dogs are gonna do it too.
We got another question online. They say we love Albero's vibe with energy. We got another question from La Mera Mera Network. How do you know how old the doves are?
So they have bands on their feet. So when they're babies, before their feet are big enough,
a little wrist one.
a little ring.
Yeah.
A little ring. It has the year. They'll have my uncle's phone number, so if it gets lost, they'll call my uncle, be like, hey, we found your bird. His wing is broke. It's happy. Trip out. We don't go to the Catalina Islands, but we go to Long Beach. Okay? So we go to Long Beach. My uncle got a call from some lady from the Catalina Islands, some old white lady. She's like, I found a dove. It's hurt. It's right here in front of my restaurant. And my uncle like, all right, we'll go pick it up. She's like, I'm in the Catalina Islands. My uncle like, what the fuck?
What?
That's not my dove. But like, there's no
That's
way.
my duck. Keep that motherfucker.
I'll send you a picture. Send a picture of the foot.
Of the fucking tag.
And the foot, it has a tag. It has so it'll say 2022, 2021, but they'll be in colors. So my uncle knows. And then besides from that, he'll put another plastic one. That one he'll just remove. So like he'll put it on certain colors. So there'll be like 20 that have a white one, and there'll be like 20 that have or 15
the new one,
that have a yellow one, because they
don't have to differentiate.
Come in batches, yeah. So like they'll each pair lays about 2 eggs, and then once they hatch, about like 2 weeks later, they're pretty much good. Like you can swap them out, and then they'll lay new eggs.
You see, this is informative, man. This is the hood fucking National Geographic. Animal Planet.
Pictures are hood famous for sure.
Bro,
Hey.
and you know what? I've been hearing about like bird breeding in general. Like that's starting to become like a thing, bro. Like,
I got one in another.
expensive shit.
There's a question right here from Bears.
Shout out to
Are
Bears,
are pigeons faster than doves?
All right.
Wow.
So the pigeon that I have, the doves that I have, so if you look it up, if you want to be like,
So a pigeon is different than a dove because of the whiteness, or what is it?
Yeah, what makes them different?
so a pigeon is like saying
He's Mexican from the hood.
nah, I don't know. So look,
No, don't be an asshole. Say it.
no,
Say it.
so
He's a little lighter shade of brown.
So
He's
you
a
can
little
call it you
darker.
can call it a homing pigeon, but if you look up the scientific term, it's called a homing rock dove.
Oh, say it again.
Oh,
A
rock
homing
dove.
rock.
What? That's
pigeon is a
crazy.
rock
Yeah,
dove.
that's dope.
But a homie.
So a homie.
No, you're
So
wrong.
they come back home. So they're homie. So that's the thing. So if you get a regular dove and you let that fool, so if you go to the pet shop and you buy a regular dove, people do this by the way.
Right.
They're like, oh, I have a funeral. The dove guy's too expensive. Fuck that fool. We're gonna go to the pet shop, buy some doves. They buy the doves. Those doves don't know how to fly. The motherfuckers. The
The pigeon, the coop.
and they're not homing pigeons.
Yeah.
They're doves. They're like there's different types. Just like there's different types of dogs. There's pigeons that there's called rollers. So they do flip.
Nah,
It's
I
called
see those dogs.
suicide that they do flip until they're about to hit the floor and then they shoot back up. And those are the ones that you clap for. When they clap, they flip. And then there's fancy ones that have like fancy tail. I don't know what they're called. There's all different types, but it's like for the ones that we use, the scientific term is a homing rock dove. They're called homing pigeons if you want. They're just bred to be white. That's just we have some that come black feathers, but we're not racist and we still use them. And if you get mad at us for using them, then you're racist.
There it is. And dark feather pigeons.
They're not even
Dogs need love
yeah,
too.
they're not even blue. Fool. Like they just have 1 or 2 black feathers or brown feathers. Oh, there's some that have like ginger feathers. That's just pretty sick.
Yeah.
Those are the homies.
Y la perrito just fucking spray paint that motherfucker perrito. Yeah, just spray paint it.
Actually, we used to like diamond food coloring for gender reveals, but then that shit takes forever to come out, so we have to go to a funeral with like blue doves. And shit.
Oh, okay.
No,
crazy.
no thanks.
Is there
Okay.
any like type of exotic type of doves out there, bro? Like,
There's doves that go up for like hundreds of thousands, millions.
yeah. Have
But
you ever
it's
got
like-
to fuck with one of them? Like
Nah.
release them or do anything?
Nah,
What's the most special kind of dove that we would know that is worth that much?
I personally don't know. I'm more
Like dog breeders. Oh, this motherfucking dove was the son of Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh, so they race them. So they race them.
Yeah.
So
I
there's
heard
racing
that thing
pigeons.
too,
So
bro.
if you have a winner, a champion, and they have babies, obviously that one's gonna be expensive because their dad is the champion.
Also, it goes off of shit like that.
Yeah.
Trophies.
So motherfuckers be like fucking winning $50,000 per race and shit. They be flying them from Oregon here down here to SoCal. Yeah, that shit's crazy as fuck.
Crazy, dog.
Hundreds of miles.
Any other birds you're really into?
Nah, I don't even like pets.
Oh, okay. See, there you go.
Fuck that. It's cause look.
He's like, that's the only reason I pay for it because I get the.
Hey, bro, he's like, Dazer, you know how East LA is. You can walk outside and get a dog and a cat at the same time.
Yeah, fuck that. That shit is always down the
You can all over the
street.
place.
Yeah. Nah, so I don't really be like my uncle. He's the one that breeds them. I like going and then I'll walk in there and then, but like there's nothing like you can really. I'd rather just leave them alone. Like I don't want.
Yeah.
Like you can grab them. It doesn't hurt them. It doesn't do anything to them if you
They're
know how
really
to
used
grab
to
them.
it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like we were like so you grab them from like behind. So like you don't have to like.
Yeah, from like their back.
So as soon as they open their wings, you kind of shut their wings closed and you grab them.
So Trailer Park Cutie. How do they know how it's a male or a female?
Nice.
You have to finger it?
No. No. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Cruelty to animals.
Not for my dogs, bro.
So some of like their sides, they're built a little
The
bit
size
different.
matter for a pigeon.
Nah, I don't think so. Well, males are bigger, like they tend to be bigger and
Yeah.
bulkier, and the females tend to be a little bit like on the
Feminine,
skinnier,
like,
yeah. And then like yeah, that's really it. Sometimes their head. My uncle, he can really saw like shape off their head as well.
Yeah.
They'll be like,
What really started this family business, bro? Like, what
So,
just said fuck it.
my uncle, that fool used to have pigeons, the blue
Used
ones.
to eat them, bro. Don't even lie, bro. He used to
No.
catch them and sell them for the Chinese shop. And then he's like, fuck it, we can make double business. We can sell them to the Chinese for
release them.
fucking and release them.
Nah, that fool used to have some in Mexico, just like regular, like just pigeons. So and then that fool used to sell clothes in the swami. Well, I used to help him too. We used to sell clothes in the swami when I was a kid, and then fucking one time that fool just got like pigeons, like just for fun, and then that fool put them on the roof of his house,
Yeah.
and that fool just like built a coop down the roof of his house for fun, and he just met some guy that had white ones, and that fool like, oh, I'm doing this shit for see, like I released them for funerals, so
Yeah,
some
yeah,
white guy.
Yeah.
And my uncle was like, what the fuck? Like, that's crazy.
Like, damn, that's
But
all I
yeah, my uncle's Mexican as fuck. That's what I'll do it for Mexican food. So that's what
Yeah, for real.
Straight
And
fucking.
swap back.
So that was,
With some Marlboros.
we just started doing it, and then like fucking shit. 6 years later, I just started doing TikToks, and it took off, and now back then it was like one guy doing it, and then like over the years it was like 2, 3, 4 guys doing it, and then I was just like, I see like people all over
Let's do
the
some
place.
Dove Wars. Fuck that.
Yeah,
shit.
but
Nah,
like, so like last time I went to an event
Yeah.
from some food that did a service, and I
Yeah.
could tell that food was new. He didn't know
Yeah,
the
yeah.
babies. I could tell by looking at the doves. I see the doves every day. I can tell like the
They-
quality.
they just Googled that the most expensive pigeon ever sold was $1.9 million in China.
Those are racing for sure. They race.
Yeah,
So one
fuck
point,
that
yeah, so-
If
shit.
that motherfucker ain't
Or a
paying
show one.
rent.
Shout out to
Oh, racing. So they're competition. They're gambling, right?
Yeah.
You have, that's the only
you
way.
train-
How does that go? Yeah.
So like, let's say we have a coop here, right? We set up a coop here back in the back. You get some nice pigeons, some high quality pigeons. You give them hella vitamins. You give them good food.
Okay.
You don't touch them, so their feathers are nice and pristine.
Yes.
You fucking feed them perfect water. You
Yeah.
know all this shit.
Alkaline water.
Yeah, all this shit. You know, you
They
check the,
exercise 3 times a week. Program.
yeah, like their training is just a little different. Their coops, the way that they're set up is so you can put them in a cage without you even having to grab them. Like they'll
Nice.
put themselves in the cage.
Yeah,
like
they know they
so
roll.
they have a special setup. So you get these doves, you train them, you put the ring on them, and you put a chip.
Yeah. Okay.
So you put, but keep in mind these rings are the rings you put on since you're babies.
Yeah.
So like you have to kind of like you have to know this bird is
not gonna
bird
grow
I'm
out.
gonna invest in is a bird
Oh.
that comes from good parents, is a bird like things like
You
that.
see, it is.
It's genetics.
Yeah.
It's genetics for sure.
Yeah.
You have
Like,
good. Once you have 2 good pigeons, if you have a male and a female good one, you just put it together, you're gonna have some
You're
fucking
gonna have some
nice.
fucking banging
Yeah.
ass motherfuckers, bro.
And then that's just how it goes. That's just how it grows. So you put a chip on them, and let's say you train them. You take them. Well, so they say you have them here, and I have them in Montebello, right?
Yeah.
So you train them. We'll take them to San Fernando. They'll come back. We'll take them to fucking Santa Maria.
Farther,
Yeah, we'll take them to Bakersfield. Fucking
Okay.
San Francisco.
So, yeah.
Not sometimes they don't even take them that far. Sometimes it's just you train them a little bit, and if your bird is good, let that fool go from 1,000 miles, and if he's good, that fool's gonna come back regardless.
She
How
said.
long?
Huh?
How long?
In a day, less than a day.
She said you didn't answer her question. Buster. No, I'm saying. What should we call it? She says about how do you know if it's a girl
They're
or
by the body. By the body.
by the
Yeah,
body?
By the size.
The side. So
The
they'll
guys are
be
bigger.
bulkier. They'll be a little bit shorter and bulkier.
Then how do they mate? Is it by the testicle?
Oh, yeah, but you don't.
Yeah,
you don't open that.
doggy style shit.
No,
bro.
yeah, that's
Pigeon-
no. So
You don't
that's
even have to look at that. You already
no.
know.
The pigeon.
Pigeon doggy
The
style.
pigeon is like the female's like this. The male comes and he starts poking at him.
Yeah.
Poking at him, little kissing, little blah blah blah. Just start rubbing each other. And next thing you know, that fool gets on top, and he gets
So
off.
far,
Right.
yeah.
It's a rat.
It's all right.
That's a rat.
3
That's a-
second stroke.
We got them 2 eggs in 2 weeks.
Do like
Yeah.
do like a bunny.
Money.
Yeah, you know how mom probably throws stuff on the floor.
Bro, this making fast out.
Man down.
Yeah, so yeah, but by the body, the males also they tend to they have a special noise that they make.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how to fucking do. But yeah, they'll still be doing some weird noise. My uncle he'll tell more like he'll like.
So have you traveled or toured or anything just off of doing this?
I've been on stages where like Fools Gone Wild. So I opened up for a show. Shout out to Fools Gone Wild. Opened up for a show in at the Observatory in Orange County, and then at Once Upon a Time in LA.
Nice.
Yeah, that shit was crazy as
dope.
fuck.
How did that
So,
feel? How
That
was that?
so the one in the Observatory, that one was crazy as fuck.
Yeah, Observatory is dope. We've been
So
there.
yeah, so I give speeches at funerals, right? This is no problem. I'm giving a speech where there's 10 people, and I'm giving a speech where there's 300 people, like,
Yeah, so this ain't shit.
and it's people crying, and there's people,
Dealing
and
with different emotions.
if people start crying at a funeral, one thing that like an OG told me is like at the funeral, that was like, fool, the show must go on, fool. You can't stop, fool. Like, so if they're crying, they'll be crying right there, and I'm giving a speech, and I have to continue. I can't stop. I can't
Can't
cry
break
with
that-
the
yeah, you
obviously.
can't break that
I can't laugh. Now I pull up to a funeral and there's fools staring at me laughing because they recognize me. So think about it. I'm at a funeral. That fool's dead uncle's right there laying fucking dead and shit, and this fool fucking trying to laugh at because I'm giving a speech. He's thinking about the videos of me and
What
and I'm like, fuck, like I can see him laughing and and that to me makes me want to laugh. Cause I remember the videos too, and I'm like, fuck, should I just start fucking whipping this shit out?
Hey, someone in the background.
No, it's not shit, man. So I'm like, so it's kind of hard, but So when I went on stage, the thing is, like I said, a lot of my followers came and fools on all tagged me, so a lot of people recognized me. So the crowd went crazy.
Yes.
So it was easy.
Yeah.
They
There you
just
go,
went crazy.
man.
It was just like, no one started screaming, and then I didn't even wait for him to stop screaming. Oh no, I did. I was like, hold it down, like, everyone shut the fuck down. I was like, everyone hold up.
Is
And I had
there?
the doves in my hand, and I was like, yo. So it was indoors, but I couldn't let him go.
I was about to tell you. Yeah, that.
It was indoors, so we can only let him go outdoors. And right now the sun sets around 7, 8, but we can't release them like after 5:30.
Yeah, 'cause they need that time.
Is there such thing like those monkeys that go and steal for you? Is there such thing as fucking pigeons? Like I see pigeons that relieve. Is there such thing as those pigeons that leave messages?
Yeah.
Like
Like they can deliver
or
messages.
is there like
So the thing is-
thieving ass pigeons?
So for example, deliver a message. This is how it would work.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you the pigeons the doves that I have at home.
Mm-hmm.
You keep them here for as long as you want, and whenever you want to send me a message, you write on it, and then you let one go and it goes to my house. But I can't be from my house and then be like, hey, go to OG Rose's house right now, fool. Like, that's not gonna show up. That's what gonna be like. That's gonna be like, who? What the?
It's like send me a GPS.
Yeah, that's gonna be like what the fuck, like what cemetery is that? I don't know.
What casket is that?
Yeah, like that, like so they will have to go. You can only send a message back home. So but the thing is, they don't forget them, so you can keep them for a while and then
Wow, that's
they'll remember.
amazing.
You know, everybody's seeing you smoke up in this bitch with us, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite
That wasn't
strain?
me.
What's your
Yes.
favorite? That's right. Have fun in here right now.
No.
What's your favorite strain and how you like smoking your flower?
Shit, I smoke. I don't really have like a favorite strain. I would say,
That's the one you smoke.
yeah, like
Always.
I like to smoke blunts, but for efficiency, I've hit a fat ass bong rate.
There you go. Shut up.
So like fat, cap it till it empties.
My homie right here, you could take a fat ass bomb.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's
all you can do.
He's a ripper.
That's all you can do.
That's all you can do. Like, hey, you know, it's something.
That's him. So, any word of advice for anybody that wants to do TikTok videos, wants to be involved in this entertainment or
Releasing doves.
anything? You know, what kind of word of advice would you give this individual?
Is you kind of just have to do it, because if you feel at a point like you don't know what to do, no, you're good. If you feel like at a point like you don't know what to do, once you do it, you're gonna get the feedback to know what to do or what direction to go.
Yes.
So it's just like a matter of doing a little bit something this. What I would tell people is don't focus on the followers. Like don't focus at all. Like
Focus on that
do
connection.
like focus first of all on yourself, because if you're not feeling good, your shit you're doing is not gonna be good
At all.
So like
Right.
if you wake up first, so some advice, like if you wake up in a bad mood, do some push-ups till your arms hurt, and then take a shower and you'll be better. And then that shit house, fool.
Yeah.
So like,
Yes.
and if you're scared of doing something, so like the
Punch
funeral.
the wall.
So, for example, the funeral, I didn't know how to give a speech at a funeral. So at first, I would go to the funerals and I wouldn't give a speech.
Yeah.
But you just gotta throw yourself out there. And I was just like, hello, we're gonna start with the doves. Come up. I don't know what the
That's
fuck
where
to
it
do.
starts,
And
yeah.
then so you have to also pay attention, and when you see people, you have to learn from people. Like learn like
Soaking
so
game like a
yeah,
sponge.
you gotta soaking game crazy.
Like
So
a
like
sponge,
so when people like listen, right, when people are talking, listen to what they're saying, and so for example, like if you were telling me something that happened in your life, and I'll be like, fool, but we're not the same, that'll be stupid, because it's like we're not the same, but it still has a lesson at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So that's what you gotta look for. Like you gotta look for
You may not go through this in your life now, but you know what I
it's
mean?
gonna come.
Later on, it might be
Man.
Gonna counter it.
helpful.
At the end
Or
of the
it might
day-
be helpful for your kids.
Look,
You know what I mean?
at the end of the day, I hate school, right? I hated school.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, this shit where fucking, I'm like, oh, fuck, I remember my teacher told me this shit was gonna happen. And this shit, obviously, where my teacher was lying, you know? But it's like,
Yeah.
you know? So you have to, like, I say take everything in, even the hate, but don't don't attach to it, and don't take it personal. Because at the end of the day, someone's hating. That's because they're something's wrong
They're
with
either
them.
miserable
Something-
or they
You know
wanna be-
what hate is?
and
Hate
butter.
is envy.
Envy like a motherfucker,
Envy
bro.
because they really either like you, used to like
they wanna
you,
be
and
in
they
your
want to be you.
position.
So what you do is don't get mad at it and just be like, you know, this
Use it as
person
fuel, homie.
just don't know how to put their energy in the right place.
Yeah.
And when they do, they're gonna love me more than they hate me,
You
bro.
stay hungry and all that.
Because all they do-
Or when you think it's like why is this person hating me, and you're gonna be like, oh, maybe they want to be in my position. So that's you right there. So when
That's
they,
definitely- yeah, that's
so when you
definitely-
think about that, when you see someone that you want to be in their position, no, not to hate.
No, you want to
you know,
fucking
yeah.
build.
Yeah.
a
Well,
relationship,
no,
be
you
a
know,
part of that.
yeah.
That company.
Just don't think it. Yeah, don't take shit personal. You know, like people are like people say things, and it's like, oh, like I've been at funerals where people have tried talking shit to me, for no reason because they're hurt, and I'm like, I'm not gonna address this person because this fool's clearly going through some shit. And like you're
Your
something.
smartest move is just like, yeah, whatever. Hit the one in off the other.
Then he puts the zapper back away. He puts the zapper right back in.
He fucking with me, motherfucker.
Nah, I was about to throw a dove at him. Nah, but yeah, so like just don't take shit personal. But like listen to shit, and you just have to throw yourself out there. Like I started doing the speeches at the fucking at the funeral. Another thing, the recording funerals, I didn't know how to do that shit. I bought a fucking camera and I was like, fuck
You
you.
threw yourself
That's the only way to do it.
But like you just have to like don't like you're gonna be like, oh, but what happens if it doesn't happen? Like
Yeah,
I
but
don't even
you
care.
don't
Like
want to live in
don't
the
even
what
care.
if.
Yeah.
What if I did this? This could have. What if I did? You don't want to live through that, bro. You want to just at least try it.
Yeah,
you know?
and you have to make sure if there's like if you feel like there's something within you that's stopping yourself, then you have to address that. You know,
Yes,
what's the
of
problem?
course. Like, you have to address it.
And where do we find your next book at, sir?
My next one.
Your book, motherfucker. Said, damn, bro, you just motherfucker. Yeah, you say this was like that. And by the way,
tell me.
you have to address it.
Nah, real shit. I heard all this shit when I took time on social media.
Yeah.
Cause I wasn't paying attention to no bullshit. And then that shit. I was like, that's what I'm saying. Like if you need time, but
This motherfucker's a motivational speaker now. This dude like,
I'm gonna say it, dog. Our first Mexican president is probably right.
this is right here. Hey, the Dove guy,
Dove.
TikToks, he does taxes. He just said,
The dub guy for president. The dub guy for president.
hey man, I want to thank you so much for coming out here to Rowdoggs TV. You're a fucking natural.
Yeah.
Had everybody
Yo,
vibing
homie.
with you, man. Tell them where they can find you at, brother.
Everything.
Yeah, my Instagram is _ the Dove Guy, TikTok the Dove Guy, and then my YouTube channel where it's new videos are gonna start coming out. It's the Dove Guy. I'm gonna start doing videos of like inside the coop, like showing people like, how that shit
you
goes
got
down.
it, bro.
Yeah.
You got it.
So make sure go to the YouTube channel, the Dove Guy, and go to my Instagram, and anything new that comes up is gonna get posted there. If you need
Yeah,
doves,
he just got booked to go to the Urban Con, dog. With
Yeah,
us.
we're trying to-
Man,
we're
him
trying
and
to-
Kalaka,
Yeah,
homie.
actually, we're doing a dove release for Father's Day with Sky
What?
Present.
Let's do it.
So it's in
That's the hunger.
it's in Santa Fe Springs. It's in Santa Fe Springs. It's gonna be on Telegraph. It's gonna be for Father's Day.
Yes.
So they're gonna have talent. I think they're gonna have artists.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna have a dove release. The release should be around 3 p.m. But like I said, _ the Dove on Instagram, and you'll get all the details.
Send us that.
So that's a public event. So
Yeah.
if you guys want to witness the
Yeah.
dove release in person, we're actually gonna pick people whose fathers have passed away.
Yes, there you go.
So if
That's the
it's
way
gonna
to
be
do it.
Father's Day, so it's gonna be random
That's the
people
way
whose
to do
fathers
it.
already passed away.
Bam.
So it's very significant. So
Bam, right here, man. You heard it here. Boom. At Rowdoggs TV, baby. If you don't know,
Now you know.
ain't no business like Road Dog business.